did was expose that they have an ego and they have no right to be in law enforcement capacity with an ego like that.
They were trying to regulate that guy on the sidewalk.
I was super calm and polite. I was never threatening to them at all.
Yeah, they were down there harassing some dude earlier.
Yeah.
Well, they were telling me that there was a guy in the street with a pitchfork.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was in the street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was in the street.
See, guys, here's my concern is
Yeah.
I am so with you. I'm willing.
Right.
Matter of fact, I've even cut some YouTube videos lately that are controversial. But I think we need to bond together with unity as much as we
Oh,
can.
I believe that.
People that are on
I
our
believe that.
side, and law enforcement, we want them on our side. And I think for the most part across the nation right now, those guys are on our side. So
I
what
understand.
we've got to do is we've got to keep a friendly relation with them.
I was very friendly. I was
You were
never
friendly,
rude.
but you were requiring them to do that. And the question is,
It's a
why
policy.
and what it did? Yeah, but what the result was now you pissed them off.
That's not my problem.
They weren't given
They
chance-
cannot. They
But
cannot.
But it was you who started that.
No.
No.
No, I didn't start anything. I
You
came
did.
out
They were
very.
standing there talking to me about
Right.
the importance of freedom, and then you did that,
So-
and it totally turned them against you.
So after they were done talking, they could say, "Just 1 second. My name is Officer so and so. My badge number is blah blah
They could have
blah."
said that, but instead they're wondering.
And then
why-
he's told me to step back because I'm apparently threatening because I'm armed, which is a Second Amendment right, and they have no right.
See, you totally have the Second Amendment right. You totally do. But you're kind of turning the guy against us when
That behavior is against us because
Yeah.
we pay them.
Absolutely.
We pay
There's
them.
no
we
transparency.
pay
There
them
needs to be
a lot of
transparency
money
on their
to
side.
give us their name
They
and
weren't
badge. They
given
have to
that.
follow policies.
So,
Yeah.
A couple
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Question. In light of what he's asking, did you just come up and ask for their information?
I was standing over there. I said, "Hey, officers, can I please have your name and badge number?" And then they said, "No, we're good," or something. I don't know exactly what they said, but they basically refused. So then I walked over to get closer, and I said, "Can I please have your name and badge number? It's your policy. It's all recorded."
I get that. I guess my question is, what was the purpose?
Cops with egos are dangerous to the public. That's the purpose.
I can appreciate that sentiment, but
Was there a reason for denying you?
They didn't have a reason.
They didn't want to do it.
Yeah, they just didn't want to. And cops like that, I mean, I'm for peace officers, constitutional officers, but not cops with egos, and that's a problem. And there's a lot of cops with egos out there. He actually told me to step away, which is actually an unlawful order. And I said, "Why do I have to step away?" He said, "Because you're armed." I said, "That's a right." So
Yeah, I wasn't being
That's all right.
forthcoming.
I was
I'm
never
not
rude.
disagreeing
I
with
was
you.
never
I'm not
rude to
disagreeing
him.
with him. What I'm saying is, what is our purpose for being here? It's not to check
take
police
back our
officers
rights.
if they're
It's to take back
good or
our
bad.
it's to check every right we have.
Yeah, it's to take back our rights. That's what we're here.
I agree with that, except to what extent are we, like he was saying, he was having a peaceful conversation with these officers who didn't
was
do
agreeing
anything
with
wrong.
us.
Yeah.
They're agreeing with us, and now at this point, what he's saying is,
Let's keep the unity.
we've kind of given them the impression that we may be aggressive and that we're threatening
No.
their authority.
No, that's,
I'm
Their
just,
authority is under us.
I
We are
agree.
the authority
I
of
agree,
the people.
and I think they know that, but.
I mean, we have a constitution, so.
I just don't see the purpose of why
I
they
don't
were
think they
here.
know
Why
that.
were they here?
You guys, I'm just asking you to consider, look at the big picture, and I agree with the fact that they have things that they're supposed to do. They're supposed to abide by rules. I get that, but at what point are we asking them to do that? Are we pushing them away by doing that, or are we drawing them in? And I think what he's trying to say is we want to draw them in. They're supposed to be with us.
They are
They're
supposed to be
for us.
but they're supposed to be transparent as
I
well
agree.
as us.
I agree. But
why-
at
they
what
weren't- they
point
weren't
are you
answering.
asking for transparency that you're pushing them away? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
I was saying, why are you here? I was just honoring because, you know,
He was
cops
asking
have
them
a
before
bad
they
rap
came
right now.
down that way.
Cops
And then they
have
came
been
up here,
having
they
really-
seen the vehicle and they came straight over here.
Yeah.
You know.
So my concern is, why are we here? Are we here to unite people? Are we here to push people away? Are we here to stand for our rights? Or are we here to
You know,
unite America?
I think everybody's here for their own reason.
I'm here
I
for
don't think
freedom.
We're all here for the same.
Yeah,
reason.
we're all here for
freedom.
we're all here for everyone's
freedom.
rights.
We want our
Yeah.
freedom. That's why
right.
we're here.
It depends. Who do
I'm not
you
gonna
see
ask
as
for it
threat
from a
to your
cop
freedom?
though.
I
it the
agree.
governor or is it the police?
I agree. And
Well,
And if
here's the problem.
then it's your choice.
Yeah, here's the problem. The police are not. The police can back up the governor.
Absolutely. No.
Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. Some are.
They'll get
Yeah.
fired. That's like
Yeah.
nationwide
But
what they're doing.
what just happened
you know?
was
They've already had a number of.
because
They
they
have,
were president.
we
That
have
was
our
never
rules
rude
we
to
have
them.
to obey from
No, I
them.
agree with
Yep.
all that.
They have rules they
So,
should
but I
obey
guess my
from
bigger
us.
picture is,
I
if
agree.
these guys asking them for their badge number,
They
there's
should give it.
nothing wrong with that.
We need to
Instead
be
of
unified, but
showing
we
the
cannot have
arrogance
people with badges.
I understand.
serving
the
because that's
problem.
dangerous.
I
It's
Within
people
this
safety.
whole thing.
It really is.
However,
If they were very
however,
calm and said,
we are
"Hi,
trying
sir, my name is
to
so-and-so," I'd say,
display
"Thank you so much."
our
I'll probably
freedom.
come up and
I
say, "My
agree,
name is
and they
Aaron."
don't have anything against that.
Right.
So-
Right. He's legal where
I would have been,
what are
if
they
he
doing
would have given me his
against
name, I would have shook his hand and
They
said,
haven't
"Thank you
done
so much."
anything
We need
against
our
Yeah,
friends.
wouldn't that have
Like
been more
Yeah.
humbling?
Yeah.
And knowing that he's
That's right.
for us rather than against it.
That's right.
And
Yeah,
it's these
if-
people,
if they were
those are
for-
the kind of people that
Paying
put
taxes,
the
paying my salary.
Jews on the railroad.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Those guys were totally with us. Those policemen were totally with us. Yes, I had a long conversation with them.
Yeah, he was
They're
here talking.
totally behind what we're doing.
I just exposed
thing
an ego that they
the
had.
Okay.
thing that
I understand.
they're having a hard time with.
I was never ever
There's a guy with a
cussing or
pitchfork
threatening
out
or
there.
anything
They're
like that.
concerned taunting people out in the street, right? And then when they've got somebody
Policies,
walking
law,
around
the
like this,
Constitution, right?
They're allowed to have
They're accountable to
I
us.
totally
They're
understand. If I was a policeman,
Well,
I'd be concerned about those things.
everybody
But
has
they
their
were
own, you know,
totally
things, but
behind what we were doing here.
I'm a lot more
That was
humble
the
than I used to be,
conversation
and
before this happened.
I've been exercising my
They're
rights for
saying,
years,
guys,
and
it's
I've
important
lost
to
friends
stand
over
for
it and
freedom.
stuff,
We're
but
totally
I don't
with
care.
you. We think you have the
So,
rights to do this.
yeah.
And we are completely 100%.
I
Those were
commend
that
you
was
for having the
that
balls
was
to do that.
Yeah, I
conversation
just
we were
I
having.
walked around and I
But then
want to see how
it all
he'd
changed
react,
up.
and I was
That
never
happened.
threatening. I never
No,
raised
because
my
now all of a
weapons or
sudden
anything.
we became the enemy.
No, I.
Yeah, right. I understand what you're saying.
Okay,
I understand
can I-
what you're saying.
If they
Can I
were,
say
if
something?
they were forthcoming,
We're here to do this, and
Right.
we're here stuck doing this. Let's get away from this and go do that. Let's
Okay.
go stand for what
All
we're
right.
standing. I actually came over. Can I have a flag? I didn't bring a flag.
Why don't you ask?
Dad, can I have a flag, please?
Yeah, man. I just, I
if they
think,
were forthcoming,
yeah.
like if they were saying, okay, this is why we're here, you know, like we're not really here to, but they deliberately went over to that guy and they were trying to tell him what to do.
That's
that
insane.
older
Yeah,
gentleman.
and he's not even in traffic.
This guy
He's
listening in traffic.
Really?
He was
Yeah.
in like the little bus area, but
Okay.
he would have stepped aside. He even said, "I'll step aside if I need to."
Interesting.
But he just wanted to.
So he had a pitchfork. He was not threatening anyone.
No, he
or-
was not doing
Interesting.
any gestures
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting thing to get on camera. You know.
So, you know, regardless.
well, I
of
got it
that-
on
that
camera. There's my
conversation-
card.
Cool.
Conversation could have been nice.
Yeah.
But regardless of the other actions,
Yeah.
it shows a difference.
Yep. And
There can't be a flimsy clown. No, I don't know how to say it. Being a cop, you gotta be transparent.
Correct.
You have a role in society to bridge the gap between the people, and it's not by just walking around being the taunt.
Correct.
You know, causing diversity. You know, like he could be nice to him,
Absolutely.
but he could also be a complete asshole over here.
I think he was really nice to him.
I don't know if you guys saw Mac Worley getting arrested several years ago. He had a YouTube video. Vancouver police treated him like absolute garbage.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm like, that kind of gave me a bad taste in my mouth, and I started getting more active after that.
All right.
But anyway, if you would have said, yeah, my name is, like I said, Officer so-and-so, badge number,
Yeah.
I would have come up and said, okay, shake my hand. We need more officers like you. Call out corruption. Because did you guys see that CL police officer that posted that video that he's not going to enforce like stay-at-home orders?
Yeah, he no longer has a job.
Yeah, he got fired.
I would vote.
that from a lot of local, or not even local.
Yeah.
I've got a friend. I won't tell you what city he did, but he basically said that the sheriff's department is just leaving people have a happy day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. I don't like egos where we're painting their, you know.
I know.
I don't like cops with egos.
I know. Portland police officer. I wasn't there, but told another cop watcher that he is not going to follow unconstitutional orders. You know.
Yeah. That's excellent. Yeah, that was interesting. He was like, can you back away? I'm like, have I presented a threat? Am I committing a crime?
It's all that
Yeah.
gear.
Hey, they have more gear than we do. They have full auto
I
rifles.
know.
They might have
They
tanks
can have
in
all
their
the gear in the
backyard
world,
for,
but
Yeah. They got APCs,
APCs?
armored personnel carriers.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's cool.
You
I was
know.
going to say, I walked down, I don't remember what street it was, down there, and I walked down to the right, and there was a cop car just sitting there. I wanted to go up and see if you would, talk to me for a second, but after I got within like maybe 100 feet, he just drove off.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. No, I absolutely believe we need to be unified in our freedoms, but we cannot be unified with people with egos like that. We just
No.
we just can't.
The authority comes from, they have more authority than us. So we don't really placate unless they're willing to be transparent.
They have to.
It has to be coming from their part as well. Because they're the one with the tactical gear all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Correct.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah, that was an interesting encounter. I thought for a second he might
10 times out of 10.
do something to me, but I was like, he's probably just more like, oh shoot. I mean,
With this many cameras,
that would have been bad, but
that would have been bad.
his ego is just kind of bruised. Yeah,
Well, they did catch on video, so they're obviously being trained in a weird manner.
they are.
Well, they're being told flat out. People have a right to videotape them, and they're learning the hard way by lawsuits.
Yep.
So their superiors sitting there saying, "Don't mess with people with cameras."
I've seen James Freeman on YouTube, ID refusal videos, all that stuff, and I'm well aware that's going on. So. It's actually, it should be like, I think it's better than like reality TV. So.
Yeah, we got in Oregon or in Portland, we got like 8 cop watchers that go out and film the police, and they don't like it at all.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're afraid of. I mean, they have there's cameras all over the place. I mean,
Yeah.
I know they're trying to, get facial recognition stuff into law, and
They're trying to isolate situations. That's what they're doing. That's what they go for certain areas.
if I was with my, friends or whatever, they probably would have said, what would Jesus do? They should have done that or something like that. Well, like, I have a few friends that have been like that, and I don't really like them too much, but, we need more bold, peaceful, people to take action.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wasn't aggressive or anything, was I?
No,
Okay.
and just because they're wearing a uniform doesn't mean they're a friend.
Right.